Here's Grant Hill's explanation for why Draymond Green did not make the pool of 41 players who are candidates for the U.S. Olympic team. We all understand and certainly have great respect and sensitivity to this particular period in his career, and he's working through some things both on and off the court. We at USA Basketball, we want to support him on his journey. We just didn't feel that playing over the summer gives him the best opportunity to do what he needs to do. Okay, Keyshawn, your reaction to that statement from Grant Hill.
I mean, I don't really love the statement because over the summer, I mean, look, here we are in January. They don't start playing till the summer. So you got 6, 7 months to go, you know, rather than just say what it is, which is he got suspended. We don't want those issues. We don't trust those issues coming to play with us in basketball. Quite frankly, he's already played before. Does he really give them the best opportunity to get gold, or are there other players that are better? And if that's the case, then just say that rather than make me as an observer feel like you're using his on-court issues as an excuse to not involve him in USA Basketball. Even if he wanted to play, I don't even know if he wants to play it or not. It seems like a lot of guys are like, we don't know what we want to do yet. But no, I don't think, they could probably find somebody and do just fine doing that. But if he wasn't in this situation, they wouldn't even have to release a statement because people wouldn't even ask. If he wasn't being suspended and just coming back, we wouldn't even ask the question about why he's not on the team or why he wasn't selected. We just would assume he wasn't good enough.
Yeah. But there's the question, Key and Skip. There's the question. You guys think he's good enough? You see this list. You know what Draymond Green has done in the National Basketball Association. Do you think he should be on this list? There are two things. We can talk about whatever has happened with the suspension, but we're talking talent-wise. Do you believe Draymond Green's talent can help this team?
Yes.
Opposed to the guys opposed to the guys that's on the list?
Yeah, well, yeah. That's what we're asking.
I mean, he's long in the tooth. Okay,
correct.
He's long in the tooth, and I think he could help if they needed him. He certainly could help. Are there better players and younger players that give him more, and they get the opportunity to when he's already done it? So yes.
But younger players and everything, younger players are building their career, making their career, and they want to take a moment. Draymond Green does the dirty stuff nobody wants to do. You talk about Draymond.
But they also USA Basketball.
Draymond Green has success. Draymond Green has had success because he plays with two of the greatest shooters to ever live. I'm sure you're going to have some great shooters on that team. The reality is, you guys remember how this thing has changed. International ball used to have the wide lanes, and those big guys used to run the floor more. When we take big guys over there, they with the wide lanes, they wanted to run more. Now, that's how our big guys are running more over here. We got almost positionless basketball. We used to have a center, forward. Now, the whole game, everybody's running. That's why we got a 7-foot-tall Kevin Durant dribbling like a point guard because of all that they saw over there. Now they got big guys over there now. In international basketball, you're running the big guys. When you want to change up, when you got a big team, you can't match up, because I don't know if we can match up size-wise, then you're going to go to a smaller team. You want to move the ball quicker. You want to move somebody to drive and kick that ball out, somebody that can rebound, and a big man that can pass.
But Michael,
Draymond Green can help that. I'm saying, if we're not talking about what all has happened, I understand they don't want to give him a world stage to act up on.
But that's what we're talking about. We talking about Draymond Green. We ain't talking about his basketball IQ and his three-point shooting ability and defense. No, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about.
But that's why it's a two-point discussion. It's not just about talent. It's not just about the suspension. It's also about talent. So now we can determine how much he should be on this list. And I don't concur with the conclusion that playing basketball would be the worst thing for him if he's trying to get himself right. You know, in some situations, I think playing basketball would be the best thing for him if he's trying to get himself right. That's just me personally, and those are my thoughts about it.
Skip, the thing is, in this situation, we're talking about USA basketball. USA basketball, okay?
Olympics.
Olympics. Yep. They're not going to allow our basketball team to go overseas and have disruption amongst them playing against other international clubs, not 100% sure if Draymond Green is going to be Draymond Green or is he going to be something different.
Right.
So.
Agreed.
So it's like they were never going to do that. They were never going to do it.
Right.
They're never going to do it.
They're not going to reward a dude that just made national news for doing what he did to an international player. They're not going to reward that.
So,
and not putting it on the
back to
worst
Michael's
days.
question. Could Draymond help this basketball team? You better believe he could, just with his veteran savvy. Keyshawn, high IQ. He's got, I've said this before. I said about Jim Harbaugh, he's got that savant in him. Draymond's a basketball savant. High IQ, will do the dirty work, as Michael says, but unfortunately, over time, I'm being real about this, he turned into a dirty basketball player. I don't care. You can camouflage it all you want. You can say his antics or whatever. I mean, he just went over the edge into cheap shots and dirty plays. And when you finally go so far over the edge that we got a chokehold and we got a flying MMA punch in the corner and hit Nurkic up in the head with a flying punch, you've lost it. And finally, the commissioner said, Dre, you just got to sit for a little while and try to figure this out. And it seems like he is figuring it out. But you can't risk having an international incident if Draymond wants to turn back into Draymond. So that all disqualified him from being on the Olympic stage, the ultimate sort of amateur basketball stage. Could he help us win a gold medal? You better believe he could.
Yeah.
They're going
That's
to
what
miss
I'm saying.
his just presence, his leadership, his little plays that he can make. He can make a basketball team function the right way. He is the point forward or whatever position he plays for the Golden State Warriors. And you can't tell me he hasn't helped make Steph, because, boy, he's set him up for a lot of pretty jump shots.
Yeah, and look, he's been on 2 Olympian teams in the past, and I totally forgot about the Rudy Gobert situation. So we're talking about 2 international situations with international basketball players in America. They just not, they're not going to do it. Grant Hill's just not going to do it, but don't use the excuse of why you're not doing it and try to fool me to make me believe that he needs the summer to get himself together. Talk that to somebody else. Don't try to fool me, because I know why he's not on the team.
We're not putting him on that world stage. We're not going to do it.
Yeah.
We're just getting him under control in this NBA stage.
And I'm okay with that.
Thank you.
And I'm okay with that. But just tell me the truth, though. Don't try to, you know what I'm saying? Don't do me like that.
All right, up next, I got to get the truth from these 2 guys, and I'm going to give you my truth. And this is a fascinating question to me. Who is the better quarterback, Jared Goff or Brock Purdy? That's a hard question.
I'm surprised you to say Dak Prescott in there somewhere.
No mercy, no mercy, no mercy.
Thanks for watching, Undisputed fans. Do you want more highlights from the show? Make sure to click that subscribe button for all the exclusive content from Undisputed.